Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speak English Daily. I'm Emma. Let me tell you about my student David. Last week, he had a job interview. Everything was going well. Then the interviewer asked him a question. David didn't hear it clearly, so he said, "What?" The interviewer looked surprised. She repeated the question, but she seemed uncomfortable. David answered well, but the energy changed. He didn't get the job. Later, David called me and said, "Emma, I don't understand. I answered all the questions correctly." I asked him, "How did you ask them to repeat?" He said, "I just said what? Is that wrong?" Here's the truth. In English, what sounds very rude. Especially in professional situations, especially with people you don't know well. It sounds impatient, it sounds annoyed, even if you don't mean it that way. Let me give you more examples of what not to say. Someone says, "What?" sounds rude and aggressive. Someone says, "Huh?" sounds unprofessional and careless. Someone says, "Say again?" sounds like a command, not a request. Someone says, "I don't understand you," sounds like it's their fault, not yours. The problem is not that you didn't hear. That's completely normal. Native speakers don't hear things clearly all the time. The problem is how you ask them to repeat. And here's what makes it worse. In conversations, you might need to ask someone to repeat 5, 10, even 20 times. If you use the wrong phrase, people get frustrated. They think you're rude. They think you're not interested. They might stop talking to you. This happens in job interviews, business meetings, phone calls, restaurants, stores, hospitals, anywhere you need to communicate in English. But today, I'm solving this problem for you. I'm teaching you 40 polite phrases to ask someone to repeat. Different phrases for different situations. Formal situations, casual situations, on the phone, in person. By the end of this video, you will. Never worry about asking someone to repeat again. Sound polite and professional every time. Keep conversations flowing naturally. This is real English that native speakers use every day. Are you ready to sound polite and confident? Let's begin. Shadowing practice. Category 1. Most common polite phrases. I'm sorry. Could you repeat that, please? I'm sorry. Could you repeat that, please? I'm sorry. Could you repeat that, please? I'm sorry. I didn't catch that. I'm sorry. I didn't catch that. I'm sorry. I didn't catch that. Pardon me. Pardon me? Pardon me? I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. Could you say that again, please? Could you say that again, please? Could you say that again, please? I'm sorry. What was that? I'm sorry. What was that? I'm sorry. What was that? Excuse me. I didn't hear you. Excuse me. I didn't hear you. Excuse me, I didn't hear you. Sorry, could you repeat that? Sorry, could you repeat that? Sorry, could you repeat that? Perfect. These are your essential phrases. You can use them anywhere, anytime. Notice we always start with I'm sorry or excuse me. This makes it polite. We're taking responsibility for not hearing, not blaming the other person. Phrase 2, I didn't catch that, is very natural and common. Native speakers use this all the time. Category 2, for phone calls. I'm sorry, the connection is a bit unclear. Could you repeat that? I'm sorry, the connection is a bit unclear. Could you repeat that? I'm sorry, the connection is a bit unclear. Could you repeat that? Sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you. Could you say that again? Sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you. Could you say that again? Sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you. Could you say that again? The line is breaking up. Could you repeat that, please? The line is breaking up. Could you repeat that, please? The line is breaking up. Could you repeat that, please? I'm sorry, you're cutting out. What was that? I'm sorry, you're cutting out. What was that? I'm sorry, you're cutting out. What was that? Could you speak up a little? I'm having trouble hearing you. Could you speak up a little? I'm having trouble hearing you. Could you speak up a little? I'm having trouble hearing you. I think we have a bad connection. Could you say that one more time? I think we have a bad connection. Could you say that one more time? I think we have a bad connection. Could you say that one more time? Excellent! These phrases are perfect for phone calls. They explain why you didn't hear. It's the connection's fault, not anyone's fault. This makes it very polite. Use these when talking on the phone with customers, colleagues, or anyone. You're cutting out means the audio is breaking up. Speak up means speak a little louder. Category 3, for professional situations. I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you please repeat it? I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you please repeat it? I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you please repeat it? Would you mind repeating that, please? Would you mind repeating that, please? Would you mind repeating that, please? I apologize, but I didn't hear the last part. Could you say it again? I apologize, but I didn't hear the last part. Could you say it again? I apologize, but I didn't hear the last part. Could you say it again? Sorry, could you go over that one more time? Sorry, could you go over that one more time? Sorry. Could you go over that one more time? I want to make sure I understand correctly. Could you repeat that? I want to make sure I understand correctly. Could you repeat that? I want to make sure I understand correctly. Could you repeat that? Excuse me, I missed that. Would you mind saying it again? Excuse me, I missed that. Would you mind saying it again? Excuse me, I missed that. Would you mind saying it again? Great! These phrases are more formal. Use them in important situations, job interviews, business meetings, presentations. I didn't quite catch that. Is very polite and professional. Would you mind repeating that? Is extremely polite. Go over that one more time means explain it again. These show you care about understanding accurately. Category 4. When you need them to speak slower or clearer. I'm sorry. Could you speak a little slower, please? I'm sorry. Could you speak a little slower, please? I'm sorry. Could you speak a little slower, please? Would you mind speaking a bit more slowly? Would you mind speaking a bit more slowly? Would you mind speaking a bit more slowly? Could you say that more slowly, please? I want to make sure I understand. Could you say that more slowly, please? I want to make sure I understand. Could you say that more slowly, please? I want to make sure I understand. Sorry, I'm still learning English. Could you speak a bit slower? Sorry, I'm still learning English. Could you speak a bit slower? Sorry, I'm still learning English. Could you speak a bit slower? Could you pronounce that more clearly, please? Could you pronounce that more clearly, please? Could you pronounce that more clearly, please? I'm sorry. Could you say that a bit more slowly? I'm sorry. Could you say that a bit more slowly? I'm sorry. Could you say that a bit more slowly? Wonderful. Don't be afraid to ask someone to slow down. This is completely normal and acceptable. Native speakers do this too when someone talks very fast. These phrases are honest and polite. People will respect you for wanting to understand correctly. Phrase 24 is great when you want to explain your learning. Most people will be happy to help. Category 5. When you heard but need clarification. I'm sorry, did you say Tuesday or Thursday? I'm sorry, did you say Tuesday or Thursday? I'm sorry, did you say Tuesday or Thursday? Just to confirm, you said the meeting is at 3 p.m.? Just to confirm, you said the meeting is at 3 p.m. Just to confirm, you said the meeting is at 3 p.m.? I'm sorry, was that 15 or 50? I'm sorry, was that 15 or 50? I'm sorry, was that 15 or 60? Could you spell that for me, please? Could you spell that for me, please? Could you spell that for me, please? I'm sorry. Which department did you say? I'm sorry. Which department did you say? I'm sorry. Which department did you say? Let me make sure I got that right. You said your name is Michael? Let me make sure I got that right. You said your name is Michael? Let me make sure I got that right. You said your name is Michael? Perfect. These phrases are for when you heard something but you're not sure. Maybe it was a name, a number, a date, or a time. You repeat what you think you heard and ask them to confirm. This is very professional. It shows you pay attention to details. Just to confirm and let me make sure I got that right are excellent for important information. Category 6. Casual phrases. Sorry, what did you say? Sorry, what did you say? Sorry, what did you say? What was that? What was that? What was that? Come again? Come again? Come again? Can you say that again? Can you say that again? Can you say that again? Sorry, I missed that. Sorry, I missed that. Sorry, I missed that. Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Good. These phrases are more casual. Use them with friends, family, or people you know well. They're still polite, just less formal. Come again is a friendly, casual way to ask someone to repeat. Wait, what? Is very casual. Use only with close friends. Don't use these in professional situations. Category 7. When you didn't understand a word or name. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Could you repeat that last word, please? Could you repeat that last word, please? Could you repeat that last word, please? Excellent. Use phrase 39 when you meet someone new and didn't hear their name. This is very common and completely acceptable. Better to ask than to forget or guess. Phrase 40 is for when you understood most of the sentence but missed one word. These two phrases complete your toolkit. Excellent. Now you have all 40 phrases. Let me show you how these phrases work in real life. You'll see Maria and David use these exact phrases in real conversations. Pay attention to when they use each phrase and why. Let's watch. Dialogue 1. Taking an order in a noisy restaurant. Meet Maria. She's 24 years old. She works as a server in a busy restaurant in Chicago. She's from Colombia. English is her second language. Sometimes customers speak very fast. Sometimes the restaurant is noisy. But Maria knows how to ask people to repeat politely. Let's watch her handle different situations. Good evening. Welcome to Bella's Kitchen. My name is Maria. I'll be taking care of you tonight. Can I start you off with something to drink?
Yes, I'll have a...
I'm sorry. I didn't catch that. Could you repeat that, please?
Oh, I'll have a Diet Coke.
Perfect. 1 Diet Coke. I'll be right back with your drink. Here's your Diet Coke. Are you ready to order?
Yes, I'll have the salmon with
mashed potatoes
and extra vegetables.
I'm sorry. Could you say that a bit more slowly? I want to make sure I get your order right.
No problem. I'll have the salmon with mashed potatoes and extra vegetables instead of rice.
Perfect. Just to confirm, that's the grilled salmon with mashed potatoes and extra vegetables. No rice?
Exactly.
Excellent. And would you like any appetizers or a salad to start?
What did you say the soup of the day was?
I'm sorry, I didn't mention it yet. Today's soup is tomato basil. It's very popular.
Oh, sorry. I thought you told me earlier. I'll take that soup.
Wonderful. 1 tomato basil soup and the grilled salmon with mashed potatoes and extra vegetables. I'll put your order in right away.
Thank you. Oh, wait, one more thing. Can I get the salmon with instead?
Excuse me. I didn't hear you. The restaurant is a bit noisy tonight. Could you repeat that?
Can I get the salmon grilled instead of baked?
Absolutely. So that's grilled salmon, not baked. Perfect. I've got everything. Your soup will be out shortly.
Great. Thank you.
My pleasure. Excellent. Did you notice what Maria did? When the customer mumbled, she said, "I didn't catch that." When the customer spoke fast, she asked them to slow down politely. When the restaurant was noisy, she explained why. The restaurant is a bit noisy tonight. She confirmed the order to make sure it was correct. Just to confirm, Maria didn't feel embarrassed about asking. She stayed professional and friendly. The customer appreciated her being careful with the order. This is how you use these phrases in real situations. Story 2. Sales call with connection issues. Now let's see a different situation. Meet David. He's 28 years old. He works in sales for a technology company in Toronto. He makes a lot of phone calls every day. Sometimes the connection is bad. Sometimes people speak with different accents. But David knows exactly how to handle it. Let's listen to one of his calls.
Good morning. This is David Chen from Tech Solutions. May I speak with Ms. Anderson, please?
Speaking, this is Anderson.
Good morning, Ms. Anderson. This is David Chen from Tech Solutions. I'm calling about the proposal I sent last week. I'm sorry, the connection is a bit unclear. Could you repeat your first name, please?
Oh, it's Rebecca. Rebecca Anderson.
Thank you, Miss Anderson. I appreciate your time today. Did you have a chance to review the proposal?
Yes, I did. We're interested, but I have some questions about pricing structure.
I'm sorry. The line is breaking up. Could you repeat that, please? You said you have questions about?
The pricing structure, specifically the monthly payment options.
Got it. Thank you. Let me explain our payment options. We offer 3 plans: monthly, quarterly, and annual. The monthly plan is $500 per month. The quarterly plan is $450 per month. And the annual plan is $400 per month.
I see. And you said the quarterly is per month?
I'm sorry. I didn't quite catch that. Could you please repeat your question?
Sorry. I said, did you say the quarterly plan is $450 per month?
Yes, exactly $450 per month, billed quarterly. That's $1,350 every 3 months.
Perfect. Now, when did you say the implementation would start? Was that the 15th or the 50th?
I'm sorry. Did you say the 15th or the 50th? I want to make sure I understand correctly.
Oh, I meant the 15th or the 25th. Sorry, I misspoke.
Ah, that makes more sense. We can start implementation on either the 15th or the 25th of next month. Which date works better for you?
Let's go with the 25th. That gives us more time to prepare.
Perfect. Just to confirm, we'll begin implementation on the 25th of next month with the quarterly payment plan at $450 per month. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Wonderful. I'll send you the contract this afternoon. Could you spell your email address for me, please?
Sure, it's r.anderson@unclear.com.
I'm sorry, I missed that last part. Could you say it again? It's r.anderson@what.com?
Oh, it's r.anderson@techworld.com. TECHWORLD.
Perfect. Let me make sure I got that right. r.anderson@techworld.com. Is that correct?
Exactly.
Excellent. Thank you so much for your time today, Ms. Anderson. You'll receive the contract within 2 hours. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call me.
Thank you, David. I appreciate your patience with the bad connection.
No problem at all. Have a great day, Miss Anderson.
You too. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Perfect. Did you notice what David did? When the connection was bad, he explained, the connection is a bit unclear. When the line broke up, he said, the line is breaking up. When he wasn't sure about numbers, he confirmed, did you say the 15th or the 50th? When he needed to email, he asked her to spell it. He confirmed all important details at the end. Let me make sure I got that right. David stayed calm and professional throughout the call. He didn't get frustrated or embarrassed. Miss Anderson appreciated his attention to detail. David got the sale because he communicated clearly. This is how you handle phone calls professionally. Now, let me give you some important tips. Tip 1. Don't apologize too much. Saying I'm sorry once is polite. Saying I'm sorry 5 times sounds insecure. Just ask them to repeat and move on. Tip 2. Use body language. If you're in person, lean forward slightly, make eye contact. Cup your hand behind your ear. This shows you want to hear them better. Tip 3. Repeat what you heard. After they repeat, say it back to confirm. Just to confirm, you said Tuesday at 3 p.m. This prevents future misunderstandings. Tip 4. It's okay to ask multiple times. Sometimes you need to ask twice or 3 times. That's completely normal. Don't feel embarrassed. Understanding correctly is more important than hearing it the first time. Tip 5. Know when to switch phrases. If you already asked once with, "I'm sorry, could you repeat that?" The second time, try a different phrase. "Could you say that more slowly, please?" This gives them a hint about what would help you. Remember, everyone asks people to repeat. Native speakers do it all the time. It's a normal part of conversation. The key is doing it politely. Key takeaways. Number 1. Never say just "what" or "huh." These sound rude in English, especially professionally. Always use complete, polite phrases. Number 2. Start with "I'm sorry" or "excuse me." This makes any request to repeat sound polite. You're taking responsibility for not hearing. Number 3. Match formality to the situation. Use formal phrases at work and with strangers. Use casual phrases with friends and family. Number 4. Explain why you didn't hear. The connection is bad or it's noisy here. Helps. People understand and won't be offended. Number 5. Confirm important information. Always repeat back names, numbers, dates, and times. Just to confirm, you said. Number 6. Don't be embarrassed. Asking someone to repeat is normal and professional. It shows you care about understanding correctly. Practice these phrases out loud today. Imagine different situations. Practice saying them naturally. Write in the comments, which phrase will you practice first? Which situation is hardest for you? Phone calls, meetings, or restaurants? If this helped you, hit that like button and subscribe. Share this with friends who need it. Remember, asking someone to repeat is not a weakness. It's a sign of good communication. It shows you respect the conversation. It shows you want to understand correctly. I'm Emma from Speak English Daily. You can communicate clearly and confidently in English. Keep practicing, keep speaking, keep growing. Thank you for learning with me today. You're doing amazing. Now go use these phrases in your next conversation. Take care, everyone. Bye.